Hi guys, Freya here from the Amazon Mama, and this is baby Oren, otherwise known as Chibby. Today we are going to be reviewing this. You may have seen this little sloth, I was going to say bear, but it's actually a sloth, doing the rounds on social media and Instagram. It's certainly very Instagrammable with that nice big bold face, but is it worth all the hype? Chibby and I decided to test it out and find out. Now, I've got to say right from the top, and save you the hassle of watching the entire video if you really don't want to watch it, that overall I would say it's not worth the hype. Sorry, Whisbear. This Ezzy the Sloth Whisbear is £100, which is a lot of money to spend on a toy for a baby. Now, as you probably know, it's not just a toy. It's not just a cuddly toy, at least. It has a vibrating device inside the body of this, which is supposed to help baby sleep. And the way that you make this work is that you squeeze it, and there you go. If I hold that close to the camera, you can hear what it sounds like. So on the face of things, it does what it says on the tin. It's a toy and it makes this humming noise, which everyone knows, white noise, it does help baby sleep. My issue with this bear, and the reason why I just don't think it's worth forking out £100 for, well, I say issue, I've got issues with it. Number one, it's quite hard to use. Now, it's all well and good that the device is in the body of the bear. I'll open the bear up and show you what it looks like. It's basically this little thing is inside that sloth. It's really hard to use. I guess that it has been designed to be used while inside the toy. So, you know, squeezing its tummy in order to operate it. The trouble is, when you've got a crying baby and it's late at night, all you want to do is get that baby to sleep, and you need something that's really simple to use. So fiddling around with a bear, trying to squeeze it and squeeze it again and try to turn it off and on is actually quite tricky. It's got various different settings as well. So you squeeze it to turn it on, and then you're supposed to squeeze and hold it in order to get the volume to go up and down. See, that appears to have gone right down, and then you squeeze and hold it again and you bring the volume back up again. But I mean, I would just prefer to be able to see the buttons and to be able to do that without having to guess whether I'm squeezing it and holding it to make it go down in volume or up in volume. So anyway, I've got an issue with that. Then to turn it off, okay, you squeeze it and it's off. So I guess, you know, maybe I am just being a bit dim, but normally when you've got a new baby and you've got lots of new things to learn, it can all be a bit overwhelming. So things do need to be simple, I think. My second issue with it is the battery doesn't last very long. On one charge, it barely lasts one night. So you have to then charge it again the next day, and you don't always remember to do that. And then you've got a sloth that doesn't hum. It also turns itself off after about 30 or 40 minutes, which I guess is a battery saving characteristic, if you like. But again, I just don't like the fact that it does that, because Oren needs the sound, the white noise sound, to go all night. And the fact that it turns itself off after 35 minutes or so is actually just a pain. It's also, as you can hear, which is great for playing with, it's got these crinkly legs. But do you want crinkly legs when you're trying to keep your baby asleep at night and you're fiddling around with a Whisbear because it's turned itself off after 30 minutes to try and turn it back on, and all you can hear is this flipping crinkly noise? No, it's really not a good idea. Also, you know, it is nice that it's in a bear, but with all the advice these days being to keep your baby's cot completely empty, it sort of seems pointless having it in a bear, because you're not going to put that in your baby's cot, because all the sleep experts say that that's really dangerous, and you know, as I said, the cot should be empty. So I can't quite see the advantage of having the humming device inside a bear. It does come with an app which maybe is what they justify the £100 price tag with. But I did download the app, but it's it's tricky to use. I mean, am I really going to go on and use the app? No. Primarily, you're buying one of these things because you want your baby to sleep. So it just needs to be an easy device that you turn on and that vibrates and creates white noise. So overall, we're not huge fans, are we, Oren, of Ezzy the Sloth? A nice enough toy, but really way overpriced and not particularly effective at doing what it's actually meant to do. I would recommend getting any little device that's affordable that creates white noise, and I'm going to do another video where I show you the one that I use, that we've used ever since Oren was born, and which we find really, really effective. So I'll do a separate video on that. So yeah, I am sorry, Ezzy the Sloth. I really wanted to like you. And you are lovely, just as a cuddly toy for Oren to play with during the day, but no, I've persevered and persevered and persevered, and I give up. No good, I'm afraid. Sorry.